Dakshin and you are back on the favorite channel. Today we are going to review a game called FlexicX. This is a game which lets you destroy and destruct cars. Yes, just like BeamNG on the PCs, this is the BeamNG of the mobiles. This is the home screen of the game. You can have cars like this. There are multiple cars to select from. There are trucks, there are SUVs, there are sedans, sports cars, hatchbacks, wagons, and much more. You can tune them. Do you know how? See. By going to the garage, you can select a car and tune their engine, their transmission, their brakes, and change their body color. You will get this truck at the start, then you can get this Phantom or Mustang, not Phantom actually, Mach Force GT. You can also get this, or I have this Audi and this Range Rover called Range Rover. So yeah, you can claim money from quests, and you can, yeah, let's start playing this game. So you have maps like these two, crash test and grid maps, and this metropolitan city. You have no terrains. The terrains were removed. I have played on it, but it was removed in some update. I don't know why. So let's go to the basic map, the first one, and let's use the truck only so that you can get a better overview of what you will see at the start. This green finger button is quite interesting, and all the buttons, not all the buttons have a function. So let me show you this. You can see how the truck literally shattered. Even the rear windows are completely destroyed. The roof is bent, if you can see it. The headlights are gone, and the second headlight is damaged, so it turned off. Everything literally shattered. And see this green finger or hand? You can move the car by this. So if you want to see how the car looks from the downside, see. And this has a proper ladder frame chassis. Like if you manage to damage it in a way that you can remove the upper body, so you can see the chassis, like it has a ladder frame chassis, just as I told you, I guess. So you have this button which lets you throw things on the car. So if you want, then you can throw these things on the car, and see, it destroyed the mirror. You can also change your items, like you can throw a barrel on this, so just like this. Now the roof is bent, and you can go to the circle and respawn your car. You can change the weather from this, but in here it doesn't. Okay, it does change. You can spawn cars like this, maximum 5. Yeah, not more than 5 vehicles can be spawned. See, you have these, and you can use this to spawn objects like let me delete all the objects first. Turn this on, and then you can place things. Okay, let me, yeah. So these cars have their own destruction abilities, I would say. Like this car has a lot of body weight, so it flips up, and yeah, so you can make this stand upright. The rear tire is damaged, just as you can see. The front headlight and the door was my fault because of this button. And even the mirrors fall, like you can see the outside rear view mirror or the ORVM. The interiors get damaged, and there are multiple more things, like you can do slow motion, you can crash in slow motion, and yes, you can change the settings, like you can drive it in 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive low, 2-wheel drive only, hazard lights are there. You can shut down the engine or start it again. You can control the ABS and the traction control, turn on the differentials or turn them off. You can go to manual also. You can switch off the DRLs if you want, and you can also turn the lights off and on. Yep. So let me change my car. And yep. So just as I told that you can tune the cars, I've tuned all of them. Let me adjust the volume first. So yeah, that's how you can do this, and you have multiple places in which you can crash. Like you can have a suspension test and kind of ruin your suspension. See, let me show you. You can see how realistically the car reacts to the things. Like if you can jump here, and you can see even the slightest of the contact with the ground doesn't affect, and the front left suspension is gone. That's why the car is slightly bent towards the left. The axle is gone, not gone, actually damaged. You can open the trunk, you can open the doors. See, I have opened the trunk the wrong way. I opened the doors before. You can do multiple things in here. You can go very fast and jump from that ramp. You can crash into that wall. And there's another interesting thing. Yeah. So we will take this car right now. This is the copy of a Mustang. This may be the second car which you will get. Yeah. So we are going to this thing. Let me show you. So you can pull the handbrake and drift like that. Oh, what is happening to my camera? See, so this is a place on which you can go at full speed. See, the bumper flew off. You can go at full speed in here, and when the car, I don't know what this is called, but when your car loses speed, you crash like this. Oh wow, I did a great score. Yeah, so you can see the chassis is bent from the beneath. This has to be a monocoque chassis. The engine moves, though the engine is not very realistic with no batteries and transmission and all, but yes, for a mobile game and a free game, this is more than enough. Like even just as I told you, the slightest of a contact makes a difference. There are some things like you cannot pull this tailgate or whatever you call it, the boot apart from the car, whereas the bonnet, the doors can go away from the car, and the bumpers can obviously do, just as we saw. So yeah, you can also change your camera angles, like this hood one, this fixed camera, like it will stay right here. You can do whatever you want, and like this you can get this free camera in which you can roam around and see your car crash. And you have this move to cars option. Save this camera right here, and you can go here, change your height also. See, the tire is going up. Yeah, that happens. Now the default one, and the car is crashed. You have a first person camera too. If you go extreme left and then immediately extreme right, the steering doesn't move a lot. That is not very realistic, to be honest, but yes, that's okay because you won't drive on the first person camera angle, I guess. So let's crash from the first person angle, and 3 2 1. Yeah, so you can see the damage is there on the interior too. The windshield is cracked, the bonnet is also bent or completely destroyed. The left mirror is damaged, the right mirror has to be damaged. Yes, so let's shift to the default one. You can see the roof is also bent from here. Yeah, so that was all about this game. If you want, then you can check this game out on Play Store, and this is really a very good game. You can find the developer on the Play Store and see how good of a game this is. You have to make some purchases to buy the sports car, I guess, because I've tried multiple times but I didn't get the sports car. But that doesn't really matter. Like these cars are also very fast. And yeah, that was all for the video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and share this video if you want. And thank you.